Adam, what do you think the odds of Battleborn 2 are?
The odds for Battleborn 2, I'd say maybe 6 years, 4 years. They do it as like a side project.
Wow.
Randy Marnell one. I don't know, maybe.
Wow. You do think there's a possibility then?
Maybe, but in the end, I don't think they will because 2K is gonna want more Borderlands content. I think I'm gonna be interested how they do DLC for the game. If they're gonna do like year 1, year 2, year 3 season passes.
I noticed that on the VIP thing, they've got season 1. Stay tuned for season 1, and I think that the way that they're, Gearbox Borderlands 2 was pre-Destiny, and they were a bit ahead of their time. They were kind of the forefather. Well, in many ways, they were the forefather of this. But having 2 years of support for a game, that was kind of unheard of.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that back in the day.
No, not on console anyway. And they did that. It sometimes for worse rather than better. But they also had events. They had that giant contest. You win like $10 million or whatever.
Or today, you can farm the grog as long as, or like farm this boss that will give you the cobra. Farm it, you can farm it all day.
Yeah.
You can get the perfect roll you want.
Do you remember the event they had with the $1 million though? That you played and you had that webpage up.
That.
Yeah, and you collected a bunch of kills and stats and that again, that was an event, and on console those didn't happen yet. Maybe Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast, but like a big game. And I think that they're gonna lean into that. Now whether it's a live service game, that has yet to be determined. Like, is there a Borderlands 4 that's a certainty, or is this the Borderlands? This is it.
I don't know. I've never had asked that from anyone. The people I've talked to from Gearbox.
Well, like Fortnite, you're never gonna get a sequel to Fortnite. Fortnite is forever. Hey, it's a live service. You develop it. You're not gonna change it. You constantly just work on that game. Same thing with World of Warcraft or Minecraft. You're not gonna produce a sequel, ever. You just constantly reiterate on that piece of software to make it better and better and better. And same thing with Anthem. There's no sequels planned for Anthem. They're just going to work on it, work on it. And is that where Borderlands is at? Because I feel like they were close to that on 2, close to getting to a point where they just didn't even want to do a sequel. Just keep working on 2.
I honestly thought for a while they weren't going to do a sequel and just do yearly content for BL2. They didn't do that because they announced the free sequel. I thought the free sequel was rumored to be DLC for BL2.
Would have been amazing.
What he thought the rumor was. And said it was a new game.
I'm glad they didn't do that.
Gearbox
Technology being what it was back then. I don't even think they were on Unreal Engine 4 at the time. They were on Unreal Engine 3. Yeah, and with Unreal Engine 4 though, Fortnite's built on Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4 is built for the live service game. So just like your OS and your computer or Spotify or any other software you got on your computer, do the same thing with video games. Just don't make sequels. I like the idea. I think that the problem has been in how they've done the business model for the live service game thus far. Not every game has failed in this model, but they're still trying to figure that out. But I think on paper, it makes the most sense rather than these traditional sequels. I think that Halo 2 was already at that point. Halo 2 and 3 were at a point where you didn't really need to do a sequel anymore. You could have just kept working on Halo 3. I think that's what Halo Infinite is. I think Halo Infinite's it. It's called Infinite for a reason. Think how much work they've done to Halo 5. You can't. It doesn't make much sense anyway. You can, but I don't know why you would. Continue to do that for every single game.
What would you change? What would you change, honestly, Halo?
In Halo 5?
Or I would just say just keep adding on to that game. But I think that's the end thing now is with Paladins. They're not gonna make a Paladins 2. They're just gonna work on this game for 6-8 years and then just do that.
I was gonna quest. I can't seem to find the pipe. Right, Paladins, exactly. Paladins is another live service game. It's like people hear the term live service and they start to get shivers, but it is not an inherently bad thing. In fact, in my opinion, it makes a ton of sense. And you know, these games like Borderlands 2, they do all this work to them. Borderlands is almost a live service game. It just doesn't get any more patches in the proper sense. Even Battleborn to a degree, even though I don't think it's gonna be forever. Is that server gonna shut down, you think?
I would, but not Gearbox.
You
I would
can't
shut the game down already.
get a match on Xbox anymore. So the value, I just don't know. It's tough. I think maybe one of the biggest reasons there's still servers even up for that game is because you can still technically go to Walmart and buy it. You can still go to Target and buy freaking Battleborn. I think they're still trying to get rid of the stock.
Yeah, get rid of all the copies that they sold.
I believe that they're not gonna get themselves stuck in a position, but I think that Borderlands 3 is 4 or 5 years of content minimum before they even, you know, suggest that they're slowing down and maybe gearing towards a sequel. If it sells well and it reviews well, that's gonna be it for a long time.
Yeah, because like people don't want to wait another 5 years for like we went 4 years with no new Borderlands content. Like people don't want to do that again. Like there's gonna be like, I think they're gonna do like a definitive edition, like with PS5, Xbox 2 or whatever, or Xbox Scarlet or whatever.
Definitive edition, what do you mean?
Like for the next PS5 and the Xbox One, they're just gonna re-release it. That's what I'm
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, they've got to do something because we waited 7 years between this and 2, and they supported 2 for a couple years. Pre-sequel is worthwhile. It's something you should definitely take note in. They can't just forget it exists, but no, it took such a long time that I think we can go back to what we were talking about originally, Adam. It's like they must have been bouncing between doing the live service model, which wasn't a thing yet, and the way that we think of it anyway, and doing a traditional sequel. How do you feel?
Back in the day when we were gamers, sequels were the thing to do. You don't like service a game, you release it, you do like one expansion, and then you do the sequel.
Yeah.
And now it's really changed where it's like you do one game and you support it for like 6 or 8 years, and there's your game.
And maybe move on. It really depends.
Yeah.
I mean, EverQuest 2 is another reason the sequel model. Like PC is really obviously is like 10 years ahead of us in this case. They had already come to this model a long time ago. Because it makes the most sense in a monetary way, a software way, and a way to not split up your community. But on console, you didn't have it. Like for us, the sequels, and you know, on the Nintendo all the way through the PlayStation 3 and 360, your sequel is your freaking patch. You know, effectively, some of these sequels would only be a small patch today. Oh yeah, we added a new way to swap guns. Oh, this totally means that we should
like
ship
Halo
a sequel
2 to
out.
Halo 3.
Yeah, there wasn't it was basically a new campaign. There wasn't a lot of, and some quality of life shit, and they're both, you know, phenomenal games, but I agree with you, Adam. From 2 to 3 today would be a patch. Would be a big patch. I mean, Battleborn even did a patch so big that they went to 60 FPS and 4K and the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
So yeah.
Before
So I
that would be
just
another
don't.
game, it would be Battleborn. That would be Battleborn 2.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. I don't see them doing a sequel for 3 as of right now. I don't think they're gonna say, you know, outright, because who knows? And I think that's a good idea. Not to like Fortnite. You can do it, but it would look really dumb if you do a sequel to Fortnite, just because they've already said this is it. You know, this is Just like World of Warcraft, it's always just gonna be Fortnite forever. Anthem the same way. But in this situation, because of the way they're playing it out, not really making any announcements, they could play it either way. They could totally do a sequel. If you were them, though, Adam, would you do a sequel?
No, I would just support Borderlands for 8 to 10 years, and then probably do a new IP.
New IP altogether, eh?
Or probably new IP or Borderlands 4.
No, I don't think you're wrong though. I think that we can say a lot of things about Randy, but he is a man who has been accomplishing his goals. The fact that Gearbox was some tiny company that did ports and did Brothers in Arms, and within this 10 years, within this last decade, they're now a publishing company. They're an international brand. They've got it's just amazing. Like we were talking about Borderlands and how small the forums were back then. It was like, 200-300 people talking about Borderlands, and now it's thousands, tens of thousands, millions. So I think it's really tough to predict the future because of Gearbox Publishing. And you mentioned Battleborn. Does Battleborn get some sort of relaunch under Gearbox Publishing?
Maybe. I could see it. I think 2K owns the license, so who knows?
I mean, I'm sure they'd probably sell it for dirt cheap. Hell, they'd probably pay you to take it.
Yeah.
But all the same, we still have a lot of big what ifs. It's totally possible that this whole theoretical 9s and 10s is going to be more like 2s and 3s.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 could be absolute dog shit, and all those collector's editions were a waste of money. But who knows?
I was going to ask you as well. I was going to say, how do you feel about like Polygon and such saying that it looks too much like Borderlands? That it doesn't look like they've actually moved the franchise forward at all. It's going to be a repeat.
To me, it's exactly what I want in Borderlands 3. Like, not sounding cheesy and lame. Like, when I would think about what Borderlands 3 looks like, that is exactly what Borderlands 3 would look like to me. It's not... I wouldn't want it to change, but also, I am a Borderlands fanboy. I'll play anything that has Borderlands on it, but it's like... In a way, it's like, it's more Borderlands. It's not like they're not trying to revolutionize. They know what the consumer wants. You've been waiting over 5 years for standard. Like people, it's time. So.
Well, I agree with you on the graphic style 100%. You can't change that. I mean, that's Borderlands. This is how it looks. That's why it's a franchise. But part of the reason where I think that maybe they have an argument of the slimmest degree, but where I think they do. Is can you just reskin Borderlands 2 in a world where Borderlands 2 already exists and it's 2019? What if it is identical to Borderlands 2? Like, alright.
I am worried it's going to be Borderlands 2.5. It kind of worries me a little bit.
That's what we have yet to see, is like how... Because Borderlands 2, even when we say like, oh, it used to be this would be a patch now. Borderlands 2 is not one of those patch games. It's a full-on sequel. Like, they just... totally took everything and they stepped it up and made it bigger, better, and were groundbreaking in a lot of different ways. From the way that they generate loot to the badass rank to the way they did playthroughs, like, yeah, they did a lot of things that were ahead of its time and warrant it being what it is. But is 3 going to do the same thing, or is it going to simply say, we ran out of money, Battleborn costs way too much money, we're just going to have to reskin Borderlands 2 with 4 new guys. We'll see ya. I think it's possible. It's worrying.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like a total fanboy, but I see that now. I mean, it looks really much like it could like if I showed that at Borderlands 2 and I showed that to someone who doesn't know Borderlands, people could say it looks like a Borderlands 2 expansion. Like you honestly could, but
you're right.
In a way.
Right. Because when you saw Borderlands 2, you knew instantly it was a sequel. I mean, just because of the textures alone. Pandora, Borderlands 1, we've been looking at gray and brown for the past 200 hours. It's Borderlands 2 instantly popped. They brought color to the world. You knew it was bigger, better. Maybe it didn't help that their announcement trailer was like laggy and fucking hardly
They're
worked.
running on dial-up internet or something.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know.
Worth picking up the Game of the Year edition. I did. If you're on PC, I would just do it through PC because it's free. But if you're a big Borderlands fan, yeah, totally. I think $30 is a bit much. I think 20 would have been a much nicer price, especially if you already own it. I think it should have gone down to 10. But I do think it's worth picking up just to experience it again. This is the definitive way to play it. If you're gonna go back and play Borderlands 1, I would play the Game of the Year. Just because of the having a field of view slider and the 60 FPS and some new legendaries and such.
The movement changes.
Movement, yeah.
The movement rework.
I went back and played the 360 version, and it is so much more sluggish and rough to handle than playing. It is.
Plays like so sluggy, like sluggish. You feel like you're running through sand.
Hit your joystick once, and you freaking, you know, turn 90 degrees to the left or the right, and now it, you know, plays like a modern shooter. For the most part, it is 10 years old still. So, yeah, if you're gonna play it, this is your way to play it. If you're not a massive Borderlands guy, you're only gonna get like one playthrough out of it. Don't do it. If you're on PC, just don't do it in general because it's free for you. I already have it though.
The game's made for hardcore.
Xbox One, like you already have the 2009 copy on disc and shit. You can go back and play it. It's just not as good. But if you want to save $30, it's still good enough. If you're gonna play through it like 10 times though, dude, you should totally do it. It's worth it. If you got the money and, you know, you're gonna... Oh my god, we gotta go find Claptrap. This bugged for us last time too. But yeah, do it. But one playthrough now. Just freaking grab your 2009 disc and play through it. i9. Oh, Adam, we have so many quests to turn in. We've done everything. So.
I don't know. That is one thing that kind of worries me about.
Huh?
Like, it looks really similar.
No.
Like.
Grab a pillow from Tucker's bed, from Tucker's couch, and Quinn, ask Grandma what we're doing for dinner. See if she wants me to order pizza or something. Yeah, good call. So you're gonna get it, I9? I'm sorry, Adam, I didn't hear you. I was talking to my niece.
You're good. You're good, dude. You're good, my man.
What'd you say?
That is like the one thing that now worries me. That it's almost too similar to Borderlands 2, and that people are gonna be like, "What did Gearbox do for 5 years?" Instead of just reskinning Borderlands 2 and just updating the engine to Unreal 4 or something. But who knows?
I agree with you. No, to me, it's the biggest
we'll know
fear.
May 1st what it looks like. We'll know May 1st what it looks like.
We
like
need to know some features and some plan. That's what I think. You know, need as in... I know that they don't owe us anything, but need is in to, like, reassure us that this is actually 3, and there's a reason it took so long, and that they've stepped the whole bar up tenfold. No. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense, I9. That makes sense. Save that money, man. Save that money. Again, though, if you're a Borderlands person, you're gonna play the hell out of this. Like, there's some stuff in here that's really worth. So, keep that in mind. If you're gonna do multiple playthroughs, buy it, because I could not go back and play the 2009 version of it now. I've already tried. I would say I wouldn't want to. I want to keep playing anyway. Hey Tucker, can you go do what I asked Gwen to do, please? Bring a pillow upstairs to Grandma and ask her what she wants to do for dinner. Thank you. Whichever. Long Thunder. I'm gonna try it. This one was junk. This one never even tried. Oh, might as well try it. This double repeater was actually solid. All right, ask her if she wants me to order pizza. You can have chicken balls or something, Tuck. Content. All right. Let's check the legendary dumpster. See if it graces us with RNG. It's Tyrell. What the hell's Tyrell doing here? He's supposed to be working until 1 in the morning. Tyrell's about to level like 15 times. We're gonna turn all these quests in. I not have this freaking pistol equipped anymore? Thank you. Should be able to get up now. Holy crap. Give me health. Give me speed, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll be in a lot of trouble this time. I think I'm officially over this sniper, but I'm gonna give it one more try. Adam, you still around?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm here for a little bit longer. Then I gotta go eat in like 20 minutes.
Oh, we should definitely turn this quest in then. We've gone and done all this.
Yeah.
Hard to invite Tyrell. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, there he is.
Is he in party?
The Wagner just joined. At least on my end, it says he joined.
Huh. There, screw that guy.
What's up?
Hey, Tyrell. How are you off work?
So, I got the wrong day. It's tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you work today then? Just a shorter shift?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're about to get a ton of XP.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to keep playing, we should play Apex. I don't want to change up the episodes today. Because we got like 4 episodes made on this playthrough today. But yeah, alright, let's go turn this crap in. You know what your work looks like on Sunday, Tyrell?
God, that's not. I have to look at my phone. Hold on.
Alright. Oh shit, Anon is still around. Holy shit.
Damn. Shit.
Hey Tucker, come here. Anon, look at this. Anon is a legend. He just gifted 5 subs. What do you say?
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn Anon, you beast. You beast. You beast, sir.
Wait, Shadow's in here?
Hey, Justin's hanging out. Maybe he's just on his way back from work.
Oh, there
He
he
just
is.
joined the game.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's got his lower level, though. Alright, well, everyone's about to level up a ton.
Oh, it's Wagner's dream. 2 bricks in 1 lobby.
Yes. I need to fast travel over to New Haven. Yo, Anon, holy crap. You still exist, huh? The legend is still around.
I'll just turn the game audio down all the way.
Oh, with Brick. With lower level characters, we might have to continue our playthrough.
I want you to get mad.
This lag is the strangest thing. Snuck in for them easy levels, nice. Here, let's go ahead and give you an invite. Yeah, we got so many quests to turn in right now. We just need to go do it. Need a fast travel station. Oh, damn. And Non, Tucker here. Look at this. And Non just cheered 1,500. What'd he say?
Thank you.
Holy crap, Anon. I didn't think you existed anymore, man. I was thinking about you last night. Like, I think Anon finally passed on. He's gone on to support other streamers. Graced us with his presence. But Hank Aaron is still here, banging homers, dude. Yo, let's see here. What do we got? We got a few resubs in there, too. We got 2 months. All right. Yo, Zane, you've continued to fight the war, and you've continued to fight the resistance, and you have become... Stage 2, more human than a human. Thank you for that, Zane, and Sassy Selena, Blackest of Bane, and Killer, the Killinator first. Sassy Selena, Blackest of Bane, Killer, you have all become... More human than a human. Thank you for that very much, Justin. Thank you for that Nexus Cat hype. Give them some love and Anon. I am thankful and I am grateful. Super, super generous of you as always. It has been unprecedented. I do not think it'll be topped ever again. And thank you, like, once again, for that 1,500 bits. Very, very kind and generous of you, sir. Thank you. Here we go. Here's a fast travel. Need to go to New Haven. Talk to Clappy. The Clap. Hey, Justin. Hello.
How's it going?
Hey. Better than good. Better than most. How was your work day?
Not too bad. A shop day, so it's pretty relaxed.
Good. Good, good, good. Then next Friday you won't work at all?
I'm sorry?
Next Friday you won't work at all then?
That's right. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because of Easter.
Oh, Easter's next week. Shit. I think you reminded. Rips. You actually, are you gonna go do something with your dad, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving,
Chuck, are you not
Friday,
taking this other
so
gun?
we'll
Cheers.
Thursday.
Sweet. That's good. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Should be right.
I'm issuing you a challenge, chump.
I was Vegna. Alright. Yeah, 2 bricks in 1 game. This will be good. Alright, we have tons of stuff to turn in. We gotta start doing it. Tell me that's giving you guys XP, because I totally should have leveled you guys up. You must have.
I got nothing.
Oh my god. I'm guessing ineligible.
Yep.
I was gonna say level 11. That would level you like 4 times.
So I think I'm gonna switch out.
All right. We could switch over to our. Oh yeah, you might want to grab. Fuck. I should have waited. Still 4 more if you want to grab your siren.
Oh, I'm not worried about the experience.
Oh, okay. Well, we can, since Adam's breaking off for dinner, we can go to that other playthrough. Get an episode in. Alright, and this stupid claptrap, we gotta go forward with it.
I thought you said you didn't want to, something about the episodes or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but since you're here.
Oh, I can run around on the, my siren. I'm not really enjoying the brick too much anyway, so...
You're not?
No, so I was looking for the quick levels.
It's only Tyrell's character, since he's only got the 1 character, and it's on that playthrough that we were starting. Well, we're actually in New Haven. We're pretty far along. Kinda. You get XP for the kills though, Justin, with your level 11?
Should, yeah.
Oh, then it would still be worth. Could kill a few more things. It'd probably pop up to freaking 20 pretty quick.
Yeah, that's right. Color switched.
But even with all this health, come on now, come on. Have you given Mordecai a try? I think you might like him a lot better.
Yes. Yeah, that's when I started with my roommate.
Okay. How do you like him?
He's still pretty low levels. Just trying to use his skill, but seems alright.
I see levels he gets really fun. His left tree, very bottom cap skill. Next time you play him, read that one off, because that is so powerful. You will absolutely demolish guardians, and you can hit the level cap and weapon proficiencies in no time.
Oh, sweet.
Pay more attention.
Alright, we did it. We got Claptrap. Let's go win. At least the enemies are giving Tyrell credit. He's leveling pretty quick. Hey, Tucker. Go ask Grandma what kind of pizza she wants, please. And do you want chicken balls? Alright.
No, I do not want balls.
We do this, we could focus a few main story quests just to push it up to Old Haven like we shot for, and then we'll probably end the stream with a couple Apex matches or so. Just to get extra hour or two, but then I better get off since the whole family's here. There's a mercenary at 48 damage. Oh, shoot. Yes, we've had quite a healthy discussion, Adam and I. I don't think we've let the content taper at all. And our big hypothetical. Now we can force Justin Tyrell to answer this one. Here's the hypothetical. Borderlands 3 comes out, does wonderful. 9s and 10s, nearly assured game of the year. It makes more money than Red Dead Redemption 2 within the first week. It's made over $1 billion. 1 month later, Borderlands 3 pushes a patch. And it is so bad that the game is said to be dying, that Gearbox's future is at stake, that the population is halved within 48 hours, and there are serious discussions of the studio closing down and the franchise being dead. What is in that patch that kills the game? Justin? Justin, what does your gut tell you? What's in that patch?
I'm just thinking add them all over again, because that's pretty much the...
What, no loot?
Screw with the loot.
Yeah, screw with the loot. That's how Adam felt too, is like they get rid of the farming, or if they push too many patches too quick, like change the balance up too much.
Once.
And my feeling was if they nerf it too much, if it like goes down the Borderlands 2 route and you start to make the characters not feel powerful. You mentioned Anthem or Destiny. If you don't make a Vault Hunter feel like a Vault Hunter and really pigeonhole builds and such. So Justin, you're saying like they limit farming, or the drop rates are just awful?
Awful drop rates, which I can't see them doing, but...
But in this hypothetical...
2 games or 3.
She wants cheesy bread?
Yeah, cheesy bread.
If she doesn't want pizza, Tucker, ask her what else we could get her. I'll go ahead and get it. Oh, we're getting these alerts now. Tyrell, what's your gut tell you, buddy? On this one.
About what?
Our hypothetical. Did you hear it?
Talking about Borderlands?
Yeah, did you hear?
I think if it, personally, I think if it's gonna be, well, yeah, I heard you say like first patch. It's a game of the year when it first come out.
That's
break
right.
all the records, and then first patch fucks the game up.
Yes.
Then it
Yeah.
goes down the path of Battleborn. But no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be good personally.
Well,
These
no.
other two games have been great already. I think this third game will be fine.
You got everything perfectly right up until the last part. And that wow, she is really moaning. The hypothetical is what's in the patch that would kill it. Not if it will, but what's in it. What do you think would kill the game?
I don't know.
She
Probably
says
something about
that
the
she
characters.
doesn't want pizza. She wants cheese.
I know, Tucker. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Tell her that since she doesn't want pizza, I will go out and get her like a sandwich or something. Just ask her exactly what she wants, please.
Oh, the struggle.
The struggle. It's true. Like I already
come
realized
back
she
to
doesn't
the
want
same
pizza.
thing,
She
try
wants.
to get up.
It's not Tucker either. It's my grandma. It's just that shit. When you get old, you just start. The way you answer questions is so out of left field half of the time. You got to learn to be very patient. Like if she says she doesn't want pizza,
Oh,
she wants cheesy bread. No shit. I understand that cheesy bread is not pizza. I understand this concept.
Said
You want a sandwich, maybe? What did she say?
she wants to get whatever.
I want you.
Okay, thank you, Tucker. Tell her,
Taco Bell.
tell her I'll get dinner shortly. I wish she would have came back and said she says she doesn't want pizza. Wants cheesy bread. What if, Tyrell, they turn it into a PvP game? What if the first month the patch comes out and they decide that their entire focus is now like
Battle Royale?
it's a battle royale now?
And it's just get to in the
I
circles
probably
Randy
would go
Pittsburgh's
play
head.
it too. I would just go back to playing too.
Yeah.
Right now, 2 is like my favorite.
Apparently you and half the population in this. Have you been playing 2 off stream?
For me, no, I haven't touched 2 since I had to re-download it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2's great though.
Oh, some's playing
I
Blue.
was wondering if I'm still gonna have my character on it.
It should be there. Are you gonna break off and play with something tonight, Adam?
No,
Oh.
I'm probably gonna be done after I'm playing with you guys and go to dinner and watch the Indians game.
Oh, okay. Chill out.
Yeah.
He's been putting mad hours in Borderlands, actually. It seems like he's been playing a lot. Okay. Ruthless Stinger, level 40. That's not a terrible roll, actually. The Blister's not a bad shotgun, either.
It's gonna be interesting how they distribute loot or whatever, however you want to say that, with like the instant
Tyrell,
loot and like the
come
old
grab that
school
some
loot too, so.
salad if you want. Easy money for you.
Alright, here, Tyra, I'll take this too.
Hold on, my inventory's full. Doesn't matter, you know what?
You guys get weird inventory lag when you like quickly scroll through your stuff. It shows like the previous item instead of the item you're actually on.
Yeah.
Makes your shield like look gold and stuff.
It does that for ammo too. Like there's like an ammo like bug where it's like I'll switch like SMGs and it will show that I have full ammo, but really I don't.
That's weird.
One bug I've noticed that I might tell one of the Gearbox guys I know. That bug has been there since one.
Is it really?